Okay, hi everyone. Sorry if you followed the other link and it didn't work for you. We're going to do a quick version of importing a silhouette into Inkscape of a bunny. It's a PNG, and then we're going to turn that PNG into an item that's able to be cut by the Glowforge. So I'm going to go to File, Import, and bring in my bunny picture, my flop ear bunny here. Hit OK. So here's my bunny, and it is not a vector file. So if I hover over here, grab my node tool, I hover over it, it doesn't change anything. It's already red, but it would highlight more. So I know that this is a raster, not a vector, it's a picture. So what we're going to do here, once my computer decides to work, so we're going to click on our item and go up to Path, Trace Bitmap, and then we get this dialog box here that opens up, and click on Live Preview. And then we're going to choose how we're actually going to do it. So this is a basic silhouette of a bunny, and so I can do edge detection here, and you can see it's kind of a little pixelated. So you can change the threshold for the edge detection to make it be a little bit more or a little bit less on the edge. So that's an option. You can also do it by color, which it doesn't really like, but usually I do it by brightness steps or colors down here. So I'm actually going to flip over and I'm going to go by colors, or you can look at it and go by grays. So either way, I'm going to go with colors for now, and I'm going to see how that goes. So it ran it. I'm going to go ahead and close this, and if I come over to my bunny and I pull over, there's now two of them here. I'm going to pull these over so you can see it on the screen better. So this one is our original. This is our original, and this is our vector. So it changes. And now, if I click on this, I can change the colors of it. So if I hold Shift down and a color, it changes what I want to do. For some reason, it decided it's going to put a box around it. So now we're just going to start getting rid of some items here. So if I click on my node tool, I've got two different options here, and I'm going to go switch my view over to display mode, to outline, and again we've got our single line and our box. So if I click on my box, I should be able to delete it. So I just clicked on it and I deleted it out of the way. So here's our bunny line. If we zoom in, you can see there's a ton of lines here. So if we go ungroup here, and then you can start peeling these apart and finding the one that you like. So really it's just going to be looking at how accurate do you think it's compared to the original one that you did. I don't really have a preference per se. When I'm doing logos and such, I do. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete all of these, and I'm going to keep this one here. I'm going to zoom in again, and you'll see that there's two lines here. So it's giving you the inside stroke and the outside stroke for the image that we had. So now we have to pull that apart, because right now it's two distinct lines And so the Glowforge is going to read that as 2 cut paths. So I'm just going to double check that we're all completely ungrouped. Make sure there's nothing there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Path, and I'm going to choose to break apart. So if you watched, I just undid it with Control Z here. We're going to zoom in a little bit more so we can watch up here. I'm going to go Path, Break Apart. So now there are 2 dotted lines going around our bunny because of the 2 different lines. So each one of these now has its own line that goes with it, and then you can choose which one you want to keep. So here we're just going to get rid of that one. Here's our bunny. Zoom in, there's just a single line there. If I select my node tool, I can look at it and I see all of the nodes that are going around the bunny. So those nodes are what the Glowforge reads for where it's going to start and stop. This is a really simple shape, so actually I think we should go to simplify it and get rid of some of those nodes. So the shape of the bunny didn't change, but we significantly reduced the number of nodes that we have, which helps the Glowforge go faster. So if I switch back to display mode and go to normal, we've got 2 different colors here for our bunny. So we don't need both those colors. We're gonna make it be no fill, and we have our blue line, and that is the shape then that you can load into the Glowforge. So this is our vector file, and this was our original file. It does look a little bit different, so you can fix that by going in, or maybe you like it this way. You can fix it by going into your nodes and just kind of evening things out. If you want to, you can play with your bunny, his ears. And we no longer need this one, which just does not want to no longer need that one, so we're just going to delete it, and then I'm going to just hit File, Save. And then now when we go load it into the Glowforge, I know I have a million browsers open. I'm working on some tokens, so just ignore that. But if I upload it, make sure it's the SVG file. So it thinks that I've got cherry hardwood in, which I do, and it automatically defaulted to cut because it's just a stroke line. It's a single line, and if we zoom in, it is just the one single line there. So if you had your material in, you could just cut it however you want to and resize it and what have you. So that is just a quick little tutorial on how to convert a picture, a PNG picture, into a cut file for the Glowforge. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I hope this helped you. Thanks so much. Bye.